Hello everybody, I'm Scott and I welcome you to be one with me as we journey together to be the best we can. This video is a remake of Who is Scott? It's been a long time since I made the video that was on my website, years and years. And things have changed, I'm doing different things, and I said in that video, who is Scott? It's like, who am I today? I do a lot, but ultimately I've always seen myself as a seeker and a teacher, a creator, someone deeply connected to the rhythms of life and nature and spirit. And growing up in the Pacific Northwest and living in Utah for 18 years, I developed a connection with nature and the natural world, and that shaped how I see life and my place in it. My journey has been all about transformation. I spent 18 years in Ogden, Utah, and raising my kids, and skiing, golfing, deepening my spiritual practice, but I knew it was time for the next chapter. In 2023, after some life-altering events, I sold my house and set out once again to explore, share my energy, and trust where life would lead me. It wasn't an easy decision, but it reflected, my belief that the unknown holds the greatest potential for growth. Over 14 years, I held space at my home and conducted over 300 sweat lodges. In that time, I grew a lot spiritually by helping other people connect to themselves and the world around them and something higher. It showed me that part of my purpose is to hold space for others, to help them connect with their path and their path to healing and to connection. And now I continue that work through Be One With Me, and it is just a platform where I share what I've learned through meditation and breathwork and energy healing and expanded consciousness practices. And it's all about personal and spiritual growth, helping others tap into the energy that connects us all. Now these days, I spend my winters in Arizona and my summers on the Oregon and Washington coast. Travel between Arizona and Oregon in the spring and the fall, And yeah, and I meet amazing people everywhere that I go, you know. It shows me that I'm just part of this collective consciousness, you know. I travel with a little bird is BB, and you know, and he's awesome, you know. He's a lot like me, you know. He is really into himself. No, you know, he spends most of his time just doing his own thing. But you know, when he wants to interact, and he interacts, you know, it's almost magical, you know, because I get something from him, you know. It's yeah, it's a deep connection. I do enjoy the freedom of the road and staying close to family. You know, my family means everything to me. I love seeing my children interact, and seeing my grandchildren, you know, and watching the deep connections, and yeah. Let's see here. I do art and write a lot, and those have always been important parts of my life. They allow me to express myself, you know, my love for beauty and mystery of the world. And my journey has taught me humility, gratitude for you know, everything, the importance of connection. I've learned to adapt, like when I shifted from being a vegetarian 24 years to a mostly keto lifestyle, carnivore, you know, and that works better for me now, you know. Looking back, you know, I see that, you know, I become a bridge. I become a bridge between spiritual and physical and personal freedom and meaningful relationships, between being a teacher and always being a student. You know, I'm always learning. And the greatest gift that I have is the energy I share, just being present. And life's deepest truths are found in connection. And, you know, and connection with ourselves and with the people we come in contact with, and something greater, you know. So I'm going to adventure and keep adventuring. I'm going to be making more videos, you know, to explain my path and my writing, and you know, what I've learned. Yeah, I'll be doing quite a few more videos. Enjoy the AI content, the AI videos, but no, some real face-to-face conversations. And I hope to see many of you as I travel and do fun and amazing things. And I love you all. And thank you for coming to be one with me. Yeah, remember, a smile can make someone's day, and the right words can change their lives. Bye.